What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, it's going to be a little vlog style video. We've got a lot going on. We have very little time to get everything done. And we got to talk about the cars that are going out and some of the cars that are coming in. And then I got to make up my mind as to whether or not I want to keep on wash, rinse, repeat doing this, or if I want to do something else. So let's start with something simple. Trash day. Let's take the trash to the curb. And you see, I finally mowed my yard. This was an all-day ordeal yesterday between Nick and Jessica and myself. We were out here for hours and hours trying to get this lawn done. And I'll tell you, it came out amazing. It looks absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, we lost a day. This had to be done before I took off for Hot Rod Power Tour 2025, which that's kind of the situation I'm in now. We've got Power Tour coming up, and I don't have a Power Tour car. My 57 Chevy is in the shop in a million pieces, and I have had more work to get done in preparation for Power Tour that didn't even involve getting anything done on the car. And here I am, another day. What time is it? It is after 8:20 in the evening. Sun is going down, and I still haven't gotten anything done. So for those of you that don't know, Power Tour starts on the 9th of June, 2025. And unfortunately, I'm not ready. The car is not ready for Power Tour. And what is today? Today's the 2nd? Yeah, so I'm supposed to leave on the 7th, I believe, so that I can be there and pick my passes and everything up on the 8th. So we've got 5 days. Roxy. Oh, you want to leave? Really? Just a hit and run, huh? That's how it is? A hit and run. Okay, well, see you later. She's just going to lay down on the porch. Really? You've been stuck out in the heat all day. You got a house that's like 68 degrees. You want to sit on the porch. It's hot and humid out there. It's sticky. She came in. She got her a drink. She ate her a whole bowl of food. So I filled up her water bowl with some fresh water and some fresh food. By the way, she's not my dog, guys. I get people all the time upset with me. Why would you leave that dog outside? She's not my dog, okay? I don't own her. I don't have any right to keep her. So I let her come and go as she pleases whenever I'm in town, which hasn't been very much lately. Take a look at this yard, though, will you? Would you look at that? It actually came out looking pretty damn good. So, first thing on the agenda, I guess, is let's take a look at the 57 Chevy and see where we're at with it. I stopped filming a lot of the work on this car, mainly because the views are not good on it. And I feel like the car is actually kind of hurting the channel. So, whoo, oh my God, it's freezing in here. Whoo, oh wow. Wow, okay. Good night. It is 67 degrees. 67 degrees in this shop. Man, it feels good in here. So here's the 57 in all of her glory. And yeah, guys, we tore into it, and then so many other things have happened, and I've had other obligations, things I've needed to get done. So air conditioning is not installed yet. We do have some gauges that I started putting in somewhere over here. Here we go. We have, what is this gauge? The temperature gauge. All right, that one's down there. We've got an oil gauge. I've got the mounting bracket that I never installed. And where did those are speaker wires. We've got the vintage air box sitting in here. It's almost ready to go in, and then we've got to deal with all of this wiring. And then there's an oil gauge in here somewhere. I don't know where it went. But, well, yeah, I don't know where it went. I had an oil gauge in there. I ran the lines for the oil gauge back there. The temperature sending unit, you know what? I may not have hooked that up yet. Yeah, I maybe didn't hook that up yet because I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it. It was either going to be right here, and I didn't like the placement of it there. So, did we run it already? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Okay. So, this is the temperature sender over there under the distributor. And the oil pressure, maybe that's the one. No, I hooked it up too. Oh, thank God. Yeah, that one, you can see the plastic line that runs over here to a new oil sender. Okay, so I do have them ran. That's good because that's one less thing I got to do. We've got the brackets and we've got the condenser installed. We still need to set up the accumulator. We need to get the hoses on. We've got the valve plate installed for the air compressor. It's getting there. We're on page 29. How many pages are there? We're getting, you know, close-ish, 30. There's a lot of pages, a lot of instructions, and 5 days to get it all done. And of course, all these wires, we had to do some modifying to the firewall in there. It's still a bit of work. I've got a new stereo. I finally went out and bought that stereo that I've been talking about for a long time. It is it's the USA 740. That sounds promising. That's basically what it looks like. Looks very plain and basic, but this has, if I remember right, this got Bluetooth and it's got a digital display that comes on. As soon as you power the thing on, that screen there goes away and it turns into a nice digital display. We got seat belts that still need to be installed. I got a mahogany wood steering wheel. Some of you are going to hate this steering wheel, but take it from somebody that daily drove this car for a while. I put some miles on this, and to be quite honest, the steering wheel in this thing is looking, it's a little rough, it's a little old. You can see it's not in the greatest shape, and it's huge. So I figure once we got seat belts in here, we'll replace it with this. This, I think, is going to make driving a lot more enjoyable. Not to mention, this steering wheel just looks a whole lot better. And the best part is, it's genuine GM. It's certified. It comes with the Chevrolet logo and everything. Beautiful, real wood grain steering wheel right here. That's got to go in. We got to figure out a way to get my other air cleaner on because I don't like this one. I was going to put a tack in it, but then I decided not to. I don't really see the point. This car is a cruiser. If the transmission was slipping or something, I would know it without ever needing to look at a tack. We're going to replace the heater hoses since we've already got them off. I need to go buy some. There's a lot to do in here. And then on the Barracuda, I don't even know where to go next on this one. It's been airing out for a while. And some of you gave me some advice and said to put a fan in there to help dry it. So this fan has been running in the car for probably a week. So yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say she's probably dry now. Let's find out. I totally forgot about this. That fan has just been sitting there running the whole time, 24 hours a day. This car was soaked. Oh yeah, dry as a bone. Good, good, good. Yeah, very good. I'm very happy about that. All right. So this one, not really much to do. So I guess it just sits here and kind of waits for Barrett Jackson at this point. Then we got the Prowler, and it's going to Barrett Jackson too, but I did have something, there it is right here. I knew we had something to do to this. We got to install these hood shocks. The gas hood shocks are shot. The shocks are shot. They're not working anymore. Haven't worked since I got it. So that'll, I think, be the finishing touches to that one. Now, let's go outside and see what else we got. Oh, I'm going to be reviewing this for you guys. I know lawn equipment is not exciting for most of you, but this is a hover mower. This is like a 2001, 2003 model. It's a new old stock, except as soon as I got it, I took it outside and started using it. So it's no longer brand new. And I didn't film any of it. I was too excited. I've never seen one of these before in my life. This is a 2-cycle Suzuki motor, and it's got a snorkel, so you can actually mow in waterlogged, wet areas. A hover motor. hover mower. I mean, I've never heard of one before, and somehow on my recommended feed, I saw a guy that took one of these old things and he got him running, and I watched him use it, and I was like, no way. Like, it literally has a fan underneath where the blades are, and it pushes it off the ground and allows it to float. So you can just like, super cool mower. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I'm going to do a video for you guys. I had to start it, make sure it ran and everything, because that thing, I bought this for like $750, and then shipping from eBay, good God, man. It cost me like $850, $900 for this thing. And I bought it just because I wanted to review it for you guys. I thought it'd be a lot of fun to show you a hover mower in case you haven't seen one before. Okay, moving on. Let's see what else we got in the yard here. Monkey Wrench Mike's Miserably. I think he's going to be coming and getting this car soon. I don't think there's really much more for him to do to it other than put the interior back together. I don't know if he's selling it. I don't know if he's keeping it. I don't know what the deal is, but I know that he got it running and driving, and I moved it over here to this spot. So there you go. The BMW i3, I took it home. I drove it for a couple days, brought it back. The car's still fine, nothing wrong with it. It's a good car. It's not perfect. It's got a few little blemishes here and there, but this is something I bought a bunch of parts for. I was going to do some work on it just to show you guys how to do maintenance on one of these kind of electric / gas BMWs. And if I'm being completely honest, I've kind of lost interest. It doesn't need anything, but I bought all the stuff. I bought oil and an oil filter. I bought coolant, 2 different types of coolant. I bought spark plugs so we could do the spark plugs on the scooter engine. I bought a lot of stuff for it. Nothing that it needs. It doesn't have any problems. It runs and drives fine, but I really have just kind of lost interest. Then we've got the, I almost called it an Aztec. It kind of looks like one, doesn't it? The Avalanche, my 8.1 big block Vortec 2-wheel drive Avalanche, man. I love this thing, and the best part about it is it's been sitting out here for weeks. It hasn't moved. It's sat way over there for weeks. It's been parked, and I was able to come out here, put the key in it, fire it right up. Battery wasn't dead or not, man. Cranked right up, started right up like you'd expect. Same thing with the BMW. Fired right up, no problem. And the SRT Ram, my SRT 10, I took this home after fixing the oil leak with a simple oil cap, and I drove this for 2 or 3 days. I mean, I drove this thing everywhere, fell in love with it all over again. It's an absolute blast to drive this truck, but in my case, it's kind of impractical. This isn't something that I'm going to be towing with or hauling with. The bed, I mean, it's got one, but you lose some of the space because it's got this rollback thing on it. You lose some of the space in the bed, and honestly, it's kind of short. And then to make matters even worse, you're kind of limited by this big spoiler. So you can't just put things in it. You have to take the spoiler off first. I mean, really, it's a truck, but it's not really made to be a normal truck. You know what I mean? It's a sports truck. It's not a regular pickup truck. So I'm probably going to let this one go. This one may end up going to Barrett-Jackson. This one, its fate is sealed. The Cobra. I was able to come out here the other day, and guess what? Fired right up. After weeks of being parked and not moving, she fired right up for me. Still runs great. Everything works like it's supposed to. We are going to be replacing the seat rails and motors here really soon for the driver's seat, so that the driver's seat will operate properly again, because that is the last thing that I think I'm going to be working on this car. From then on, it's just going to sit until it's time to go to Barrett-Jackson, and it'll go to the auto spa, and then that'll be it. The car that I got for Nick, I told you guys, he doesn't know it yet. I told you guys, I got him a new car. Why it's not here yet, I don't know. But we'll talk about that here in a minute, because I've had a lot of people asking about my new fleet of cars. I bought a new batch of cars to freshen up the channel, freshen up the content for you. And this one, I'm hopeful that Nick will choose the new car, and I'll be able to sell this one. I'd really like to just sell this and let it go. I think the new car is going to be a much better fit for him. So soon, the Saab 9.5? It's a 9.5 Aero? I can't even remember. This car has spent almost a year just sitting here. It's a 9.3 Aero. It's spent almost a year just sitting, bouncing around the yard. So I want to get rid of it and move on. The Escalade, my daily driver. This is my go-to all the time. This is the truck that I spend all of my time in, guys. I have absolutely fallen head over heels for this truck, and there is some work that we're going to do to it. It's just not going to be right now. See, I even got the key in my pocket. I went out and splurged, and I bought the truck some WeatherTech floor mats for the front, the back, and take a look. I think they look good. They look really good. Now, it was expensive. The WeatherTech floor mats cost me something like $300 for all of them. It was pricey, but I do have a dog, all right? And we like taking the dog with us, and I don't know if you can see, but there's dog hair on the carpet and on the seats, for that matter. But I got all of these to kind of help mitigate the dog hair. So will it work? I don't know. It makes it easier to just vacuum it up instead of it getting caught up in the carpet. But this was the part that I really loved. The floor mat for the back, because I have not been able to find one. And somebody in the comment section said, you need to look up WeatherTech. Sure enough, man, because under here, it's ugly. You see, you've got these rails for the third row seats, and it just looks bad. Look at all this under here. You don't want to see that. I want a nice, clean look. And I think the WeatherTech floor mats do that. I still have the third row seats, but I'm never going to use them. So I'll keep them so that when I sell the truck eventually, I'll put them back in. But for me, the way I use it, I'd prefer to have that WeatherTech floor mat in the back than the third row seats that I don't use. And then, of course, this one I actually drove yesterday. I took it all the way home, filled it up with some fresh premium 91 no ethanol gasoline, and this thing just gets to look. It looks everywhere. The Hummer H2 SUT, the sport utility truck, and yeah, I hauled my trailer back to the house. Did all my yard work up there today, and drove it back. So now it's gonna sit here until I decide what to do with it. I'm not keeping this one. I've had a lot of you tell me I should hold on to it. I'm not going to, guys. Runs and drives great. It's a beast of a truck. It is four-wheel drive, not all-wheel drive, so selectable low range, high range, neutral, axle locks, the whole works, man. It is a great truck. It's just not a truck that's all that practical for me. Whenever I load it down with anything, this trailer, I mean, it's not a heavy trailer, but my lawn equipment's pretty heavy and stuff. When you get it loaded down, the ride quality goes to hell in a handbasket. I mean, it rides rough. It's not a very pleasant experience. Not loaded up, rides great. But as soon as you hook something up to this, the ride quality just goes downhill. I haven't had any problems out of it since I fixed the tensioner pulley, the tensioner for the air conditioning belt. When we replaced that, we've had no more issues. Air conditioning's ice cold, heat works, no warning lights on the dash. It's just a great beast of a truck. But again, I have found like my one true love right here in the Cadillac Escalade. So obviously we've got some cars going out, and I've got some decisions to make on some of the other ones. I mean, obviously most of these cars are going to have to go. I am not in the business of keeping cars once the video content is done. It just doesn't make sense. You know that old saying, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. That's kind of where I'm at with it. And all these cars sitting here are not making any money. Therefore, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to keep them around the channel. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively buy a new batch of new cars for the channel. One of them is the car that's for Nick. Now, I'm not forcing him to swap cars. It's gonna be his decision. All right, so if he chooses to keep the Saab, he can keep it. But I think we're going to do another video letting Nick pick one of these cars that he can keep for himself. And right now, let me see. Well, obviously, if he chooses to keep the Saab, he can keep it because that's the car he picked. The Escalade is not an option. That's for me. And I don't want him having too much room in the back, if you know what I mean. I was a teenager once. The Hummer. I'll probably put the Hummer on the list of cars that he can choose from. I know he likes it, and he'd probably be one of the coolest kids in school with this truck. So the Hummer, I think, is definitely an option for him. The Saab's an option for him. The Cobra is not an option. That's going to Barrett Jackson. The Viper truck. I've had a lot of you say I should let him have the Viper truck. No, you do not give a child a 500 horsepower anything. Don't do it. He has no business with it. Plus, it's a manual. The last thing I had a lot of people tell me I should give him the Cobra too. Again, manual. I don't, even though I taught him how to drive and he can drive a stick shift, as young as he is and as crazy as the drivers are on the road right now, I don't want him fiddling with the transmission while trying to listen to the radio or anything else. I want him to be able to focus solely on driving. So for now, it's going to be an automatic. Viper truck is off the table. However, if he likes the Avalanche, we can throw the Avalanche on the table as well. If he's interested in it, he could pick this one. This is a good truck. This is a really good truck. I mean, it made it all the way from California back to Oklahoma. It's got high miles. It's a little rough around the edges, but I mean, it's a good truck, solid truck. I'll also throw the BMW i3. I already know he will not pick this, okay? He's not going to pick this. This is not the car that I think would make him popular for a good reason in school, if you know what I mean. Just, I think this is a great teenager's car. Maybe for a female. I think a female, this would be a great car. But for a guy, especially like him, he's a man's man. You know what I mean? He plays football. All right. He's planning on going into the Air Force as soon as he graduates. This is not the car for him. So these are the cars I think I'm going to let him pick from. And there's one more, but it's not here. Actually, there's two more that I can let him pick from. Neither one of those are here yet, but they should be here any day. And I've had a lot of you asking questions in the comment section. Hey, where are your new batch of cars that we talked about the other day? Well, guys, I order cars from all over the country. It takes a little while for them to get here. Now, forgive me if I can't remember off the top of my head everything that I bought, but I bought 4 new vehicles for the channel. One of them, I believe, is a 96 Chevy Corvette. And that one, we'll see how it goes. I don't remember anything about that car. I got a wild hair at my ass one night, and I went shopping. Okay, that's what I do, by the way. Sometimes I'll get into a mood or a mode where it's just like buy. And I was like, man, I need to buy some new content for the channel because honestly, a lot of these cars are getting kind of dry. They're long in the tooth. It's time to move them on and bring some new content to the channel. So I started looking at Copart and Insurance Auto Auctions, and boy, oh boy, did I find more than I was bargaining for. In Washington, I found a 1970 International, I think it's a 1000, it's a pickup truck, not like the International Harvester or what do they call it, Travelall. It's not an SUV or anything like that. It's an actual pickup truck, and it looks pretty good inside and out. Well-optioned truck, and I don't remember what I paid for it, so don't hold me to these numbers, guys. But I think I paid something like $4,000 for it. But shipping from Washington State all the way back here is like $1,400. It's a donated vehicle. It does not run. It does not drive anything like that. But the shipping company called me today, and again, today is the 2nd of June, 2025. So they called me today, and they said, this thing should be here either tomorrow or the day after. So the International should be here soon, and that's going to be a fun project to see if we can get running on the channel. Next, the 96 Corvette. That one is one that if it turns out that it's a decent car, we could put on the table and let Nick pick. I think it's one he would really like. I'm a little leery letting him have a Corvette, but at least it's an older one. It's a C4. You know, horsepower, I don't remember what the horsepower numbers are on the old LT1, but it's, what is it, like 300? I think the old LT ones were 300 horsepower. The LSs were like 350 or 325, something like that when they first came out. So I wouldn't feel too bad about giving him a Corvette. It looked really nice in the pictures. As soon as I saw it, I thought, man, this looks like a low mileage car. The downside to it, what I do remember is it is a flood car. I do not remember if it runs or drives. I remember in the pictures, there was no mileage. It didn't show the mileage on the dash. It's a digital dash. And I was like, man, the car looked too perfect inside and out to have any miles on it at all. So I did a Carfax report, and I was shocked when the Carfax report came back because, as I suspected, it's got almost no miles on it at all, but flood car. So maybe it runs, maybe it doesn't. And again, the price on that, something like $4,000 for a stupid low mileage Corvette with the salad shooter wheels. In my opinion, a steal of a deal if we can get it running. If not, then we probably burned ourselves. Next, Nick's hopefully new car. I'm really hoping he's going to like this. It's a 2011, 12, 13, something like that, Dodge Charger RT. It is a one owner, and I got it for $5,000. I think after auction fees, it came out to like $5,300, but shipping. So I probably got $6,000, right around $6,000 into that car getting here. It looked beautiful. Carfax report showed it was a one owner and meticulously maintained. I mean, this car has been maintained better than any car I have ever had on the channel. I've never seen a Carfax report that looked this good before. One owner, no accidents, looked beautiful inside and out, and they wouldn't take any less. Like I tried. I won the auction the previous week. That was at Manheim. They refused to take any less for it, and I thought, man, for basically $5,000 for this car, I thought this is, if it turns out to be a good car, this is one I really want to get for Nick, because I think it might help him out with wanting to get into cars a little bit. You know, do an exhaust. He can do a little catback exhaust on it, and we can do a cold air intake, get him out here and have him working on it. Maybe put some wheels and tires on it. You know, gives him something to play with in his spare time, and get him into something that I've always wanted him to be interested in. He's just not all that interested in cars. I mean, and that's fine. That's fine. I don't pressure him to be into that kind of stuff, but he is on video games. He's always into modifying cars. So I thought, instead of the Saab, we need to find him something that he could actually modify and have some fun with. Now, what's the last car? If I'm being completely honest with you, I don't even remember. So I'm going to stop the video here and check my phone. I totally forgot about it. It's the Mitsubishi, I think. Is it a Mitsubishi? Oh, it's a Toyota. Sorry, a 1989 Toyota. It says 1/2. I'm assuming it's like a half-ton truck, but it's a tiny truck. I don't think it's a half-ton pickup truck. Anyway, Copart, salvage title. I probably paid too much for it. In fact, I don't even want to tell you guys right now. I just saw the price. I don't even want to tell you how much I paid for it. Had 100,000 miles on the odometer, was listed as a run and drive, salvage for some type of a rear end collision. It's got a custom bed, a custom roof thing on it. It's got like a big scoop, an active scoop for the engine. It's got a cold air intake. I mean, it's an awesome truck. Manual transmission, camo like wrap on it. Super cool truck, and I had to have it. But what I didn't see is that it's supposedly got undercarriage damage. I was not aware of that. When I saw the listing, I didn't see undercarriage damage. It was in there. And then the Carfax report also stated from the accident, undercarriage damage. So that one's going to be interesting when it gets here. Now, all of these vehicles have already been picked up from auction. Every one of them are currently in transit here as of the making of this video. Now, remember that starting on the 7th or so, we are going to be out of here going on Hot Rod Power Tour 2025. So expect videos from the Power Tour. I bought an editing laptop the other day so that I can edit the videos in real time. So as we are out filming, I can be editing and getting videos uploaded for you guys to watch as they're happening. We could do live streams and everything. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for all of that, but keep in mind, if you don't start seeing some new videos here soon, Power Tour is a week-long deal, guys. So you're just going to have to bear with me while we get through Power Tour. But I'm going to do my best as these cars come in this week to start getting some video content out on those for you. Real quick, before we get out of here, I bought something the other day, and I wanted to make sure it fit, and it's on the Barracuda. It's something that's just been bothering me. Every time I come out here and see it, it's annoying. Man, it is. Okay, I mean, it's hot outside, humid, sticky, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's like freezing in this shop. Let me see if I can find, I got so much stuff thrown everywhere. I don't even know where it is. But the lug nuts, you guys remember? These wheels had locking lugs, so each wheel only has 4 lug nuts. And I've been having a hard time finding the correct lugs for this car, but I think I found them. I hope I found them because I ordered them. They're here somewhere. I just want to make sure they fit. So I got my Amazon lug nuts here, guaranteed to fit. So let's hope that they actually do fit. Oh, come on, man. Really? No, those don't fit at all. Great. Well, I guess now I'm going to have to take one off and see if I can find somewhere that has them. I don't know why it's so hard finding lug nuts for this car, but I mean, it's been exceptionally difficult. And when I finally did find the ones that were guaranteed to fit, these are like $20, man, for 4 lug nuts. That's $5. $5 a lug nut. Only to find out the damn things don't even fit. Okay, well, I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. I need to start doing a little work on this car, and we will be back here very soon in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, well, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.